A checking account can hit zero within 5 days of payday. Most people treat payday like a reward instead of an operation. The money lands. It sits in a checking account. Then it gets drained by ambient spending, bill friction, and micro purchases. That is reactive spending. There is no plan. There is only a balance that falls. The alternative is a rigid priority stack. It is a financial order of operations. The stack is executed automatically within 24 to 48 hours of salary hitting the account. It eliminates decision fatigue. It enforces zero-based cash flow allocation. Every dollar is assigned a job before it can disappear. The stack has 5 moves. Move 1 captures the employer 401k match. Move 2 fills the high-yield starter emergency fund. Move 3 attacks toxic debt. Move 4 funds sinking funds. Move 5 invests for growth. The order is fixed, and the order matters. Each move exists because the previous one closes a specific leak. Move 1 collects free money. Move 2 stops small problems from becoming expensive debt. Move 3 kills negative compounding. Move 4 pre-funds predictable bills. Move 5 puts the surplus to work. If the order is reversed, the system leaks. Move 1 is the employer 401k match. It comes first because it is a guaranteed, instant return on investment. Many plans offer a 50 to 100 match, up to 3 to 6 of base salary. The stock market's average annual return is around 8 to 10. The employer match can return 100 immediately. No market asset guarantees an immediate 100 return. The mechanics are set at source. The payroll deduction is taken before the paycheck reaches the bank account. That means the match is collected before spending can touch it. Here is the key metric. If an employer offers a $4 for dollar match on a $60,000 salary, failing to contribute means leaving $2,400 in free compensation on the table every year. This is not an investment gain. It is compensation that was already assigned to the employee. The first move simply collects it. Move 2 is the high-yield starter emergency fund. Think of it as a liquidity shield. Without a financial buffer, a minor emergency like a car repair or a medical copay instantly ends up on a high-interest credit card. That resets the debt cycle. The target is 1 to 2 months of essential living expenses. That means rent, groceries, and basic utilities. The money sits in a high-yield savings account, not in checking. The automation is a recurring ACH transfer. It moves money from checking to the HISA on the morning after payday. The transfer happens before the money can get spent. This is a starter fund. It catches the first surprise before the surprise becomes a credit card balance. Move 3 is high-interest toxic debt. This includes anything charging more than roughly 8 to 10 APR. Credit cards average 21 to 24 APR. At that level, compounding works against the borrower. It is a negative compounding effect, and it destroys long-term wealth building. Paying off a 22 credit card is mathematically equivalent to earning a tax-free 22 return on investment. That is why the order places debt payoff before aggressive investing. The strategy is the debt avalanche method. Pay the minimums on all accounts. Then throw every excess dollar at the highest APR balance first. This minimizes total interest paid. The common mistake is the opposite order. Investing in crypto before paying off a 24 credit card means keeping a 24 negative compounding effect in place. Move 4 is sinking funds. These are for known expenses that appear less often than monthly. Car insurance can be semi-annual. Software subscriptions are often annual. Holiday travel is predictable. Routine maintenance is predictable. None of these are emergencies. The execution is a calculation. Take the total annual cost of all recurring non-monthly expenses. Divide by 12 for monthly paychecks, or by 24 for biweekly paychecks. Then auto-route that amount into dedicated sub-accounts or separate HISA buckets. The money is already there when the bill arrives. A sinking fund is a savings bucket with a specific future expense attached to it. It turns a large semi-annual bill into a set of smaller monthly transfers. Move 5 is investing for growth. This comes after protection shields are in place and toxic debt is resolved. Once those conditions are met, surplus cash flows into tax-advantaged accounts. An HSA has a triple tax advantage. Contributions are tax-deductible. Growth is tax-free. Distributions for medical expenses are tax-free. A Roth IRA offers tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals in retirement. Low-cost index funds and ETFs provide broad market exposure, such as the SP 500 or a total stock market index, for compound growth over time. Investing is the fifth move, not the first. The other 4 layers have to be funded first. The order is a sequence of priorities. Move 1 is first because the employer match is guaranteed money. Move 2 is second because it keeps small emergencies off credit cards. Move 3 is third because it removes negative compounding. Move 4 is fourth because it handles predictable expenses before they become surprises. Move 5 is fifth because it only works after the earlier layers are protected. A paycheck is a cash flow event. The priority stack is the distribution plan for that cash flow. If the distribution plan is automatic, the order is enforced by the schedule, not by a daily decision. The entire stack is built to run within 24 to 48 hours of payday. That is the 72-hour automation system. From day 0 to day 3, the money is already assigned. Direct deposit splits and bank transfer rules do the work. Move 1 is a payroll deduction at the employer. It happens before the paycheck arrives. Move 2 is a scheduled ACH transfer on the morning after payday. Move 4 is a set of auto-routed transfers into separate savings buckets. The transfers are set once and then repeat every pay period. There is no open decision. The money never sits in checking waiting to be spent. The stack runs while you sleep. The timeline starts on payday. The employer-side deduction has already happened. The bank-side ACH moves the emergency fund deposit on the next morning. The sinking fund transfers follow the same pay period schedule. By day 3, the stack is complete. The remaining money is the surplus that flows into Move 5. The next payday is the test. The test has 2 parts. Is the payroll deduction for the employer match already set? Is the ACH transfer for the emergency fund already scheduled? If both are in place before the money arrives, the system has already started. Reactive spending is the checking account dropping to 0 in 5 days. The paycheck game plan is money assigned before it lands. That is the difference between treating payday as a reward and treating it as an operation.